Your dog already knows you're not a dog, not even close. You smell strange. You walk on two legs. You speak sounds that no animal naturally understands. And yet, your dog trusts you more than their own species. But here's the part scientists still find incredible. Dogs may not see humans as owners at all. In fact, one remarkable discovery revealed that dogs may experience humans in a way that is far deeper and far more emotional than most people realize. And near the end of this video, you'll discover the heartbreaking behavior many dogs show when they lose the person they love most. Because once you understand what you truly are to your dog, their love starts to feel almost unreal. No animal relationship on Earth looks quite like this one. Not lions and humans, not chimpanzees and humans, not even wolves raised beside people. Dogs are different. Some dogs wait by windows for hours every single day. Some recognize their owner's car from streets away. Others become anxious the very second they hear suitcase wheels rolling across the floor. And for years, scientists kept asking the same question. Why would an animal become this emotionally attached to an entirely different species? Then researchers discovered something shocking. Dogs didn't just learn to live beside humans. They evolved specifically for us. Take a moment to think about that. Out of all the animals on Earth, dogs changed alongside humans in a way no other species ever has. But the next discovery is what makes this truly emotional. Because your dog's face itself may have changed, simply to connect with you. Researchers comparing dogs and wolves discovered something fascinating. Dogs developed special facial muscles around their eyes that wolves barely use. Why? Because humans responded to them emotionally. That sad puppy eye expression, dogs literally evolved it because it strengthened their bond with people. Think about how incredible that is. Across thousands of years, your dog's species slowly changed itself to communicate better with humans. Not for survival in the wild, for connection. But then scientists discovered something even stranger. Dogs know you are not a dog, completely. And yet, many dogs form emotional attachments to humans that are even stronger than the bonds they share with other dogs. Which leads to the next discovery that stunned researchers. Your dog's brain may react to you in much the same way a baby's brain reacts to a parent. In one famous experiment, scientists tested dogs using attachment studies that were originally designed for human infants. The results shocked them. When owners left the room, many dogs became visibly distressed, pacing, whining, unable to relax. But when their person returned, their bodies calmed almost instantly, just like children reunited with a parent. Then researchers discovered something even deeper. When dogs and their owners look into each other's eyes, both brains release oxytocin, the same bonding hormone associated with mothers and babies. In other words, your dog's brain treats your presence as a source of emotional safety. And suddenly, many of those clingy behaviors start to make sense, following you everywhere, sleeping near your bed, waiting outside the bathroom door. But one real story showed scientists just how deep this attachment can become. A dog in Japan named Hachiko waited at a train station every day for his owner to return. Even after his owner had passed away, he kept waiting for nearly 10 years. Not because he failed to understand loss, but because attachment in dogs can run unbelievably deep. And what dogs do around humans next reveals something even more emotional. Have you ever caught your dog silently staring at you, not aggressively, carefully? Dogs memorize human behavior with astonishing detail. Your footsteps, your breathing patterns, your daily routines, even the smallest emotional changes on your face. Studies show that dogs can recognize stress, sadness, fear, and anger in humans with surprising accuracy. That means your dog doesn't just live alongside your emotions, they absorb them. And that helps explain why stressed owners often have stressed dogs too. But here's the fascinating part. Dogs pay far more attention to their favorite person than they do to anyone else. Your dog may know your habits and routines better than some people do. And what dogs do during moments of fear reveals exactly how much they trust you. When dogs become frightened, they instinctively look toward their owner, not another dog, you. Scientists call this behavior social referencing. Dogs literally use your reaction to decide whether the world around them is safe. Think about how extraordinary that is. A completely different species trusting your emotions to help interpret reality itself. During thunderstorms, many dogs press themselves against their humans. During stressful moments, they search for your scent. During uncertainty, they look directly at your face. But one rescue story revealed this attachment in a heartbreaking way. After being rescued, one terrified shelter dog refused food for days. Nothing worked, until a volunteer quietly sat beside him every day, without forcing any interaction. Eventually, the dog began eating only when that person was nearby. Not because food mattered less, because emotional safety came first. And the next scientific discovery may be the most unbelievable one yet. Some dogs choose human affection over food itself. Scientists wanted to find out whether dogs preferred food rewards or praise from their favorite human. What they discovered was surprising. Many dogs chose the human connection. Think about that for a moment. Food keeps animals alive. But your voice, your approval, your presence, these things can activate reward systems in your dog's brain almost as powerfully as food itself. And honestly, that may help explain why humans bond so deeply with dogs too. Because dogs offer something incredibly rare. Attachment without conditions. No judgment, no hidden motives, no pretending, just connection. And if you're realizing that your dog may understand you more deeply than you ever imagined, consider subscribing to the channel. Because the final discovery explains why losing a dog can feel emotionally devastating in a way many people never fully recover from. Humans often assume dogs love us because we feed them, but science suggests something much deeper. To your dog, your scent reduces stress, your routines create stability, your presence creates calm, your return home brings emotional relief. That's why dogs recognize your footsteps instantly. Why they wait by the door, why they become overwhelmed with excitement when you finally come home. And one experiment made this painfully clear. Researchers scanned dogs' brains while exposing them to different scents. Out of all the smells tested, their owner's scent triggered the strongest positive emotional response. Not food, not other dogs, you. Your dog's brain responds to you as something deeply important for emotional well-being. And maybe that's why the final truth about dogs affects people so deeply. Because eventually, dogs stop feeling like pets. Not a dog, not simply an owner. To your dog, you are comfort, protection, routine, safety, home. You are the center of their emotional world. And maybe that's the real miracle of dogs. Out of every species on Earth, they chose humans. Despite our chaos, our strange habits, our complicated emotions, dogs still decided we were worth trusting, worth loving, worth waiting for. And maybe your dog never cared whether you were human at all. Maybe all they ever wanted to know was, are you still my person? So, the next time your dog quietly follows you from room to room, remember this. They are not doing it because they're confused or needy or dependent. They do it because, in their world, you are safety itself. And to your dog, every small moment matters. Every walk, every gentle touch, every time you come home. Because while humans measure life in years, dogs measure life in moments spent beside the person they love most, you. If you stayed until the end, your dog is lucky to have you. Give them an extra hug today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.